Hey, it's Kathy Linder. And every once in a while, I don't know about you, I need to be inspired, right? I need to have something that lets me know I'm on the right path, right? And whether it's a book or a song, sometimes people will email me and say, hey, you did this or you said that, and it really inspired me. And I'm like, thank you, because I believe that we receive our messages through many different venues, different ways, whether it's a person or a butterfly. It could be a thought, a song, a picture. It could be even a saying. And every once in a while, like everybody, I need to be inspired. And I have different cards that sometimes I pick up, and this is one of the boxes, and it says she believed she could, so she did, right? And then I have another box, which I'm not going to look for right now, but it's just different sayings. And I like to shuffle them and then figure out, what is my message? What am I supposed to do? And the first one was, we are what we believe. We are what we believe. And how many times have you had that thought? What am I supposed to do? What's my next step? Where am I going? Am I on the right path? And when we start believing that we are, then we become ready for that path. And sometimes when we say, I'm not really sure if I'm ready for that path, then what happens is that we become what we believe. And so we will then say, I'm not ready for that path. And your mind and your body just stops processing it and stops moving forward. And so I picked a couple of other cards because I needed a little bit more inspiration. And the first one I picked was by Wayne Dyer. Go for it now. The future is promised to no one. Go for it now. The future is promised to no one. And that's very true, because how many times have you heard or saw that something happened, and a person thought they were going to be at this company forever, and then the next thing you know, they got laid off, or somebody was ready to retire and they got cancer, or even in my own family, my husband, athlete, triathlete, does all the right things, prostate cancer, advanced kind of prostate cancer. And so you never know what's next. And if you wait too long, you don't know if you're going to be able to do it. And then I picked another card because I said, that's right. That's a good one. And this is from Pablo Picasso. Action is the foundation. I'm sorry. Action is the foundational key to all success. So while you think we are what we believe, and we have to go for it now because it's not promised to us, if you don't take the action, you know what happens? You're in the same place. You're stuck. And then, for shits and giggles, I decided to pick a fourth card. And it says, this is from Bradley Whitford, don't wait for it to happen. Make it happen. Make your own future. So all of these cards, now when I pick the cards, they're all different kinds of messages, right? When I pick them, I start understanding that what I'm thinking, if I'm looking to change something or to add something or to go for training, or I'm looking to start working with first responders and helping them to feel better and to not own the shit, because let's be real, they go through a lot. So what I was concerned about was, am I going in the right path? Is this really something that I can do to help people? Because if I feel that I can't help a person, I won't do it. If I feel that there's something, if it doesn't go with my gut, I won't do it. And this was going with my gut saying, I can do this. But then you always have that little voice in the background that says, you sure? Hmm, let's think about this. How much do you think you can really help them? What's going on with this? So that's when I started picking these cards. We are what we believe. Okay, I believe I can help them. The future is now. No one is promised anything else every day. I'm like, okay, take your action and don't wait. Make it happen. So I wanted to share these with you because August is the dog days of summer. Growing up, I always remember August being waiting for school to start. It was still light out and really hot, but as soon as September, and I grew up in New York and New Jersey, September, it was amazing how they'd have full clothes out in the first few days of school. You're wearing shorts and just kind of running around. You still could go in the pool. And then the next thing you know, it's cold. And now that I'm in North Carolina, it's a little bit different. It still gets cold, but we're not talking about until November and December. But it's still the same thing. What are we waiting for? It's the next season, the next time, the next month. And August has always been that kind of chill out. What's the next step? Where do we have to go? And what are we doing? And so I want you to know it's time to take action. Time to start doing things because tomorrow is not promised to anyone. And that you are what you believe. So if you believe that now is time to start making some changes and that you know that if you don't do it now, you might never do it and that you're ready to make it happen, this is your sign. But it's everybody's sign because it's not only mine, I'm sharing it with you. And how cool is it that these men and women before us were able to still share with us their message of their lessons so we can continue to grow. So, my message to you is you are what you believe. And if you believe you can make the changes and do things, yes, you can. And now you know that you have to take action now because otherwise you don't know when your next time is going to be available. And that when you take that action, things start changing because you're making things happen. So even though it's the dog days of August and it's the dog days of summer, you still get to make changes so that your life continues to grow in the way you want. This is Kathy Lindert, your favorite hypnotist. Very happy to share with you my cards and what I'm going to be doing. And I will talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.